Greetings, everybody. Welcome to the pits of metal and motor chaos. This is your host, Dave. I got a line special guest all the way from Germany, Apostel, lead singer from Lords of Salem. How you doing, Apostel?
I'm fine, thank you. How are doing you?
Not too bad. So how you guys doing with dealing with the coronavirus out there in Germany?
Of course, the situation is weird. Let me say it like this. As a musician, of course, you can't even plan things right. You know, it's very, very difficult. Even our album recording are, of course, delayed out of the situation. So yes. That's how we live here.
Yeah. So now that you're stuck at home, are you writing any new material for the band?
Right now, we are in the middle of songwriting and recording. Yeah, it becomes more difficult because the studio we work in is closed as well. But anyway, we try it with Skype and all the social media. That makes things not that easy, you know.
Yeah. Hopefully everything clears up in the world and we can all get back to normal lives again.
Yeah, I hope so too. But if you be realistic, I don't think so. Regarding the music community, I think it's pretty difficult, yeah, because they say maybe after August they will start with shows again, but nothing is safe, you know. I don't know if they change their mind, the authorities.
Yeah.
The other question is, will there be a second wave like predicted? Yeah. With infected people and casualties of that. It's difficult.
Yeah. So now, Apostle, give me a little history of the band Lords of Salem.
Excuse me, the connection is not that good.
I said,
can you repeat your question?
I said, can you give me a little bit of history of the band?
A little. Okay, yes, of course. We started from 2017. This was our first show we did here in our hometown. Before that, we were in the rehearsals and did the songwriting and worked the songs out. This was our beginning. Marble and I had the idea to form this band. And here we are. Yeah.
So now, what?
I have to mention. We did the Germany tour from beginning of December till beginning of March. It lasted 3 months with a rock and roll wrestling bash show. Yeah, and it was pretty good experience. We made it to finish the tour before all the restrictions started growing, you know. So we were lucky.
Yeah. So now, does the band Lords of Salem have a big following out there in Germany?
It grows more and more. And I mean, that's the goal, you know, to reach more and more people. Yeah. So this German tour was the beginning of all that. For this year, there were scheduled some different shows like festivals, but now it's impossible, I think, to play all those shows.
So now, how did the band name Lords of Salem? How did you guys come up with the band name?
please repeat the question? The connection is still not that good.
Okay. I said with the band's name, Lords of Salem. How did you guys come up with the name for the band?
Okay. Now I got it. Of course, it's inspired by the movie from Rob Zombie, Lords of Salem. And we found it pretty cool. Marple and I, we both like horror movies, things like that. And of course, we are inspired by Rob Zombie. This is one of the artists. That is one of our inspirations.
So now for you, who are some of your biggest vocalist influences for you?
Vocalist influences. I think there are many. Let me start from the beginning. Of course, for me, it's Paul Stanley from Kiss. He's one of the best. He has one of the best rock voices in the rock and metal community. Who else? Alice Cooper, Paul Di'Anno from Iron Maiden, and in some ways maybe Motorhead, but this is just an inspiration. Impossible to be as good like Lem was.
Yeah. So at what age did you start singing?
I started singing with 14 years. These were my first steps, and I first was into rock music, in the 80s. We still listen to a lot of bands of the 70s, and then I become attracted to punk rock. There were several bands, and when bands like Metallica and Anthrax started, this was my return back to rock and metal music.
Now, before Lords of Salem, have you sang for any other bands?
Yeah, I had some projects before Lords of Salem, of course. It was, but this is a long time ago, a band named SAD. This was punk rock bands. Later on, I had several projects, but we stuck in the rehearsal room, We made it out on stage. Then there was Humanized, Devil's Digression. Yeah, these are the bands that I was singing for.
Now, with the Lords of Salem, the EP Hell Over Salem, how long was the recording process?
Oh, it was done in 2 weeks. Yeah, because the songs were already written. We played it live, so everybody knew what he's got to do, and it worked out pretty quick.
Now, where did you guys record at?
In different places. The drum recordings were made in the rehearsal room, and the rest was just home recording. Everybody did played his instrument, recorded it. Then we put it all together. Then brought it. We worked with a guy who did the pre-production. Roland Harstinsky, and later on we went to Achim Köhler to do the mix and mastering for the EP Hell Over Salem.
Now, for that EP, how has the sales been going for the EP?
Yeah, good. After the tour, of course, we sold a bit more than usual. Yeah. But now we got in focus the album. Yeah.
Now for the video for Rock and Roll Machine, who made the video for you guys?
No, I don't know together with a post-apocalyptic cosplayer group named what's the name of them? Still, we did with them the video in a location close to Saarbrücken. They call themselves Cult of Chrome, and usually they are in at Comic Cons and maybe some festivals, happenings like that.
Now, do you guys plan on doing any more videos for the EP?
Yeah, we are working on a video for Monster Girl, but we are not that pleased by the situation how this is right now, by the recordings we did. So we want to change it and then bring it out. The idea was to make for every song on the EP a video.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard now with the situation going on in the world now.
Yeah, of course. If you can meet people, so what you gonna do? I mean, we keep it back, and later on we will do the videos. But now the focus lies, of course, in the album. We want to finish the album because many people are keen and hey, when do you bring when you will release the new album, things like that. Even when we did the tour, many people asked us, and so that's the reason. And even for us as a band,
yeah,
we want to release new stuff. Yeah.
Now, do you write all the lyrics for the band?
Yes, this is my job.
So now, what kind of stuff inspires you to write the lyrics? Where do you get your inspiration from?
Oh, yeah. Experience in life, movies, other music. Yeah, the usual things, I think.
Now, who writes all the music for the band?
The music for the band, we started with another guitarist. His name was Hannes. Unfortunately, he started to study sound engineering and didn't have the time to go on with the band, and so he left us. And now we got Arian on the guitar, and the songwriting happens between Arian, Marple, and me.
Now, what genre would you put the band Lords of Salem in?
This is a good question. Dead pop, sex, action. This is our own label, or our own brand.
Yeah.
We are kind of industrial influenced. We have a lot of influences of old stuff because Marple and me, we are older guys. We grew up with bands like Kiss, Motley Crue, Alice Cooper, then the whole NWBOHM thing, how it is called now, bands like Maiden, Saxon, Tank. Yeah, these are our inspirations.
Yeah, I asked Marple the other day I asked Marpo, is Nikki Sixx one of your biggest influences? He said, of course.
Yeah, of course, if you're a Motley Crue fan, so yeah. He liked Nikki Sixx. I liked Vince Neil, of course, as a singer. But Mick Mars is a pretty cool guy as well.
But Marpo said Gene Simmons of Kiss, that's his god, though.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's the first band we listened to regarding rock music. We were and we are huge Kiss fans, and yeah, for Marple it's Gene Simmons. For me, it's Paul Stanley. When we first went to a show of them, it was in 1980. It was the Unmasked tour, and when I saw the stage acting and yeah, how he was singing and things like that, for me, from that moment, it was quite clear I have to become a musician. I want to do it like him.
Now, when you guys play out live, do you put on a big stage production?
On the Wrestling Bash, it was a bigger stage production, yes. The gigs we played before were festivals. We played in clubs. What means not that.
So you bring a lot of stuff out on the stage with you?
Yeah, we got some set stuff, so we have to change to travel from just with a car. Now we have a trailer in the back, and where we have some set stuff that we require on stage. Yeah, but as well, we would like to make it bigger. Yeah, we got those dolls on stage. We got a bit of confetti. Yeah, things like that. Fire.
So what is you have a favorite song off the EP?
For me, it's Monster Girl.
Now,
and in second place, Rock and Roll Machine.
Now, why is Monster Girl your favorite song?
Excuse me?
I said, why is the song Monster Girl your favorite?
I like the groove. I like the lyrics that I wrote. It's a party song, you know. And obviously it impresses the people live as well. But the other songs do it too.
Now, what do you enjoy most about being a musician?
Playing live. The rest is work.
What do you hate most about being a musician?
Sitting in the backstage and waiting.
And if you could change anything about the music industry, what would you change?
That's a good question. I would like to be back in the old days, you know, where people still bought albums. There was not all the streaming stuff, because this comes all out of internet, web, etc. Yeah, where people were buying albums, vinyl, CDs, whatever. Yeah, but it's impossible. But because it developed like this. Yeah.
Now, when you release the full-length album, will it be put out on vinyl as well?
We have the plans to make a small release even of the EP in vinyl, so we will do the same thing. The plan is there to do it for the album as well.
Now, if you did not become a musician, what do you think you would be doing right now?
What I would be doing, I think that what I'm doing in my main job. I'm a mechanical engineer in normal life.
Now, are there any musicians that you would love to work with someday?
Oh, this is a difficult question. Of course, there would be musicians I would like to work with. Who would they be? Of course, maybe like a band like Bisto Blanco. I mean, I celebrate those guys really much, like them. This is one of the later bands right now that impressed me pretty much, you know.
Now, Apostle, if you could have your fans remember one thing about you, what would that be?
About me, that I'm a wild guy on stage.
Now, do you think you could be a better musician, and if so, how could you achieve being a better musician?
To be a better musician, it's the secret is you got to rehearse. You got to train your instrument. In my case, it's my voice, you know. And there are always bands you like, singers you like, influences, old influences, new influences, and that's what I'm doing. I'm working 2 times a week with my voice, and I think this helps a lot.
Now, did you ever take any vocal lessons?
No, never. It's everything I do is learning by doing.
Now, before you go out on stage for a show, do you do any vocal exercises or anything like that?
Yeah, I do this because it makes it much easier than on stage. Yeah, you got to warm up your voice, your throat, and then you go to rock and roll.
Now, do you know how to play any instruments?
I started as a drummer. I play the drums, more or less well, but I miss the training, you know. Yeah.
So do you ever still play with the drums at all?
I had 1 or 2 bands in the beginning when I was a kid, but later on I stopped because I decided to be a singer, you know. It worked better for me. The reason is when a girlfriend of mine heard me sing, and she was a singer in a band too. She said right away to me, "What are you doing behind the drums? You gotta go. You gotta be a singer. Yeah, you got a good voice. Yeah, and your stage acting is great as well. So leave the drums, be a vocalist."
So you took her advice and became a front man.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons. Yeah, or reasons.
Yeah. So now, what would you consider to be your fondest memory of being in this band so far?
Excuse me, can you repeat the question one more time?
What would you consider your fondest memory of being in the band Lords of Salem so far?
How it is to be with Lords of Salem as a band member.
Yeah, what is your greatest memory so far of being in the band?
Oh, always the shows. It's always fun because in the 3 years we are touring, we became something like family, and we got a lot of fun on the road, even backstage, even when when you have to wait till the show starts. No, we are just joking, have a lot of fun. It's okay.
All right, now speaking about joking and fun, do you have any funny or embarrassing moments from any of your shows you could talk about?
Yeah, one was when the guy Carlos, the founder and the boss from the rock and roll wrestling match, they made a prank. So they put some wrestling guys, two of them, they stormed the stage with ballet clothes on and things like that. This was pretty funny.
Yeah. Now, how many social media sites can we find the band on?
Of course, as you know, we are on Facebook. We have our own page, our official website, and then the rest: Spotify, Deezer, iTunes, Apple Music. Yeah, the usual stuff.
So, how important is social media to your band?
Compared to the older days or to the old times, of course, you got a lot of more opportunity to bring out to the world what you're doing as a musician, what you're doing as a band. It has made things quite easier than it was before.
Now, does the band have an online store where people can buy merchandise?
Yeah, you can look on Facebook. You can look on our official website. There you can get doormats, T-shirts, different stuff. We made, of course, the EP, and when it's finally done, of course, our new album.
Now, does the band have any fans in the United States that message you a lot? They want you to come to the United States and play?
There are no negotiations by now for the States.
Nah, but what I was asking,
we would like to play in this. We would like to play in the States, of course.
But what I was asking you, do you get a lot of fans that message you from the United States that want you to come here?
By now, no.
You don't get messages from people from the United States that want you to come play here?
By now, no. We had one guy as a promoter. He tried to do what he can, but unfortunately, then the whole coronavirus situation started, and what you can do? Nothing.
Well, I don't mean just promoters. I'm talking about fans of the band, people that love the band. You get a lot of people
that would like to take us as a support or double headline or whatever. No, there are no offers for this kind of shows in the US.
All right, now. Okay, so Apostel, what is your favorite kind of food you like to eat?
My favorite what?
Your favorite kind of food. What do you like to eat? What's your favorite food?
Oh, simple stuff, vegetarian food. But I like meat too. Yeah, it's difficult to explain. I'm a German with Greek roots, so many times my food is Greek.
So you like Greek food?
Yeah, of course.
So what is your favorite Greek dish?
My favorite Greek dish. It's a very simple food. It's big beans in the oven with tomato sauce and with some feta cheese on top. That's one of my favorites.
Now,
Or rice with spinach.
Now, do you cook?
Yeah, I cook.
What do you think is your favorite dish to cook?
My favorite dish to cook would be some chicken legs with potatoes in the oven with tomato sauce.
That sounds good.
It is good.
What is your favorite? What's your favorite beverage to drink?
To drink, of course, I like wine. I like beer, and one of my favorite long drinks is Havana with Coke.
So what is your favorite beer?
My favorite beer, it's Stuttgarter Hofbräu. This is my homebrew. No, it's one of the biggest breweries here in the area.
Now, what is your favorite non-alcoholic drink?
My favorite what?
Non-alcoholic drink.
Non-alcoholic drink, water.
Now, who are your top 5 favorite bands of your whole lifetime?
My top favorite bands of my whole lifetime. It's of course Kiss. I'm a huge Motorhead fan as well. I like Motley Crue. I like Alice Cooper. I like Visto Blanco, as I mentioned before. What else? Black Sabbath, of course.
Now, what was the first heavy metal concert you ever went to?
My first heavy metal concert was, if you can tell it heavy metal, it was Kiss in 1980.
So after you saw Kiss, that changed your whole life?
Of course. This made my decision more clear to become a rock musician. Later on, there were a lot of other bands like Maiden, like Saxon, like Priest. Yeah. That influenced me.
Now, where do you hope to see the band Lords of Salem? Say like 5 years from now, where do you hope to see this band?
In a big stadium.
Have you guys ever played the Wacken Festival yet?
No, we did it not by now. And it's, I think, not that easy.
So that would be a dream for you to play that festival, huh?
Wacken, of course, we would like to play at Wacken.
So what festivals have you played in Germany? Have you played any festivals?
Yeah, we had in 2019 the Hexentanz Festival close to Saarbrücken.
Now, how did that go?
It was pretty good, you know. No, we were accepted by the audience very well after that. We had a meet and greet, and a lot of people come and like to get posters signed, and the EP bought T-shirts. Yeah, the feedback was very good. And of course, it was fun with the crowd because they started from the first on to sing the chorus.
Yeah, that's very good.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, Apostle, I want to thank you very much for taking time to do the interview today.
Thank you too. Yeah, for making this video possible, Dave.
Oh, no, you're welcome. You have any final words or closing comments you want to say to your fans out there?
Yeah, buy our merch, buy our EP, buy the album when it's released. And to all the guys we had to do in the last few months, yeah, it was great with you.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, Apostle. You have a great night.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
I wish the same for you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Salem, this is hell, hell over Salem, hell, hell over Salem, this is hell, hell over Salem. Riding on our machines, filled with blood and gasoline, through radiation, we became what we are. Riding on our
right, that was Rock and Roll Machine from Lords of Salem. Thanks again to Apostel for calling in and doing an interview. Everyone have a great day. Stay safe.